Hey everybody, welcome to Around the Bag. I'm Ian Bagg, and I'm your host, and we're going to have a great show tonight. This show is going to be so exciting because we're going to go across the pond all the way to Australia, and also we're going to go down the street to Los Angeles. It's time for a theme song. Hey everybody, welcome to Around the Bag. We're going to have so much fun. We're all going to laugh and giggle when we talk to JJ Whitehead, Wayne Deakin, and Friendy. Friendy's a guy that started puppetry of the penis. Wayne Deakin just fiddled with his. JJ Whitehead made a lot of money while going to Australia. Wayne Deakin and Friendy stayed there to live. It's time to start the show, guys. Let's bring him in. Here comes JJ Whitehead. Hello, JJ. Got his mask on, staying safe. Wayne Deakin, everybody. And Friendy. Welcome, guys. Let's start it up. Let's go around the horn. Let's talk. JJ, tell them all about you.
Hey, buddy. Nice to see you guys, fellas. Stand-up comedian who needs to turn off his alerts. And got around, did a few festivals with the boys. Wrote on the Jim Jeffries show for the last 3 seasons. And basically hanging out in L.A., waiting to be allowed outside.
I love it. He's hanging out, waiting to get out. Wayne Deakin, tell them all about you.
My claim to fame is knowing Ian Bagg and having Ian Bagg mentor me.
Ooh, Wayne, doing fantastic. Welcome, Wayne.
Road comic.
Road comic, but he goes in the ocean. He's actually a cruise ship comic. Wayne started the virus, but not many people know that. And also, Friendy, tell them all about you.
G'day, I'm Friendy. I started Puppetry of the Penis, and I've been playing with my penis for 51 years now.
Love it. 51 years, and it never gets old, does it, Friendy?
No, it's the only part of my body that isn't wrinkling.
He's straightening it out. I love it. My wife and her friends are getting all liquored up watching this show. Oh my God, Friendy and Wayne are going to be on this. It's going to be accents. I love it.
Do we need to put it on a bit, do we?
Yeah, throw it up a little bit. Guys and girls at home watching the show, you can comment in the sides here. You can comment. JJ's from Canada. Australians are Wayne and Friendy. Make sure you chirp them a little bit. We're going to start out the show right now. We're going to start it up hard. We're going to go right into the big question of the night. Did a dingo really eat her baby? Let's start off with Wayne. Wayne, did a dingo really eat her baby?
Yes. And then we made a film about it, and everybody in the world laughed at our accents, and we moved on. It was terrific.
Love it.
Australian culture.
Wayne says yes, a dingo did eat her baby. JJ, did a dingo eat her baby?
I'm compelled to agree. I'm not authority, but if an Aussie says it happened in Australia and it involves their wildlife,
I love it. Friendy, go back. We'll go down to you. We'll go to the third part. You, Friendy?
Yeah, yes, I do believe the dingo did eat her baby. I mean, the Lindy went to jail for quite some time, and then they said no. A dingo did eat the baby. And then they got Meryl Streep to play an Australian.
Oh, my goodness. That is fantastic answer by Friendy. JJ says yes because Wayne said yes. Wayne says yes. And then Friendy told us all about what happened and then told us who the actress was. That is fantastic. Let's give 7 points to Friendy. Wayne gets 5. JJ gets 3. It's a big start off. We're having fun. By the way, Hooper says Friendy looks like every tourism ad for Seattle. That's awesome.
I'm not a barista.
He can't make a coffee, but he can make a drink.
that is a good joke, man.
Oh, my God. Let's start off with this question. I'm going up next. Who has the best coffee in the world? Who has the best coffee in the world? Let's start off with Friendy.
Colombia.
I'm sorry, that's cocaine. Wayne.
Melbourne, Australia. Like what your wife, whom I love dearly, comes out here and gets coffee in the best coffee town in the world, gets 7-Eleven coffee because it's only $1. Melbourne.
JJ.
Wow. I actually don't have much experience with hot drinks, but I imagine that the hot girl next door to me has the best coffee in the world. She still hasn't offered me some. So
son of a bitch. That is a good answer right there. JJ trying to turn it into a coffee commercial. A hot woman's making coffee next door. He wants to be invited, man. JJ gets 27 points for that, for trying to get it. Wayne's still angry about my wife getting coffee at a fucking 7-Eleven. Gets 11 points for that. Friendy says whatever he wants to say. He gets 2 big balls foul. He gets 2 big balls full of 11 points. Oh, my God. This is exciting. Everybody's having a lot of fun so far. My God. This is good times right here. Let's move on to the next question. Next question. Is Paul Hogan funny? Everybody wants to laugh when they hear that name, but is Paul Hogan funny? Wayne, we'll start with you.
Well, as an Australian, you have to. He's just funny. It's Paul Hogan. It's hilarious. We grew up on him. His timing's impeccable. And he was the first guy that Australians found funny that wasn't British or from somewhere else. He's the first guy to actually laugh at Australian sense of humor. So he's hilarious. We love him. And I'll have to come over and fight anybody who says otherwise. It's just
I love it. Wayne was so nice at the beginning and then said, I'm going to fucking kill somebody if you don't agree with me. Friendy, is Paul Hogan funny?
Oh, yeah. Paul Hogan is the king.
Oh, Paul Hogan is the king. I like that.
Somewhere inside, I've actually got a badge that says Paul Hogan for PM.
Oh, man. Yes. That's great. If America made a movie, we'd probably have Meryl Streep play Paul Hogan. That's how we do it. JJ, is Paul Hogan funny?
I think the man's hilarious. He's even funnier than he knows. Because I'll tell you right now, we tried to hire him to play Jim Jeffries' dad on our show last year, and it's quite well known that he turned it down because he thinks he thought he was too famous and that nobody would believe that he was Jim's dad. And all I know is that Jim spent days trying to convince him it's a sketch. You don't have to actually be my dad. But
but you guys have got 120-year-old Paul Hogan. We grew up with 30-year-old, 40-year-old.
Oh, good pine
guns. You got who's 80 and funny. And besides, well done to Anthony LaPuglia for getting the job as Jim Jeffries' dad. Well done, Pags.
I love Wayne just coming in backhanded and telling about everybody about his friend getting the job. That is awesome. Good job, Wayne. Wayne gets 27 points. Friendy gets, let's say, 100,000 for saying he's the king. JJ Whitehead gets himself 110,000 points for dropping the fact that he tried to hire him on the Jim Jeffries show. That's fantastic. JJ just letting people know he can almost get things done. That is fantastic. That's awesome. That's good times. By the way, guys.
Paul Hogan has a character called Leo Wanker.
Oh, he has a character.
The funniest character you've ever seen is Leo Wanker.
Yeah, YouTube it. YouTube the Paul Hogan show. It's unbelievable.
Okay.
1970.
Good work, guys. I'd have to go to this right now. We're sponsored tonight by bananas. Bananas, they're from the forest. They're yellow sometimes. They're green sometimes. They're going to get rid of your cramps. Bananas. All right, guys, let's continue on. Let's continue on. We're having a good time. Guys, how come Australia is doing better at the COVID situation than a place called the USA? Why is Australia doing a little bit better than a place called the USA? JJ?
Maybe because it's an island. I don't know. It's not too hard to close your borders when your whole country is a border. So I don't know. That's my theory.
I love it when you threw that. Michelle just wanted to say this. Wayne's accent has me so frazzled I can't even type. Oh my God, that is awesome. You got her all fired up. You got her all fired up with your speech about Paul Hogan. Fuck, you got her all fired up. Friendy, why is Australia doing so much better than America at this whole COVID situation?
Well, again, we're on an island, but and B, we don't have a retard for a president. Are you allowed to say that? Without being non-politically correct there, but seriously, look, it was a denial. By Trump. I just loved how then Mexico then said, "Can you close the borders because there's too many Americans coming into Mexico to get out of America."
Great answer. Great answer. Probably fired some people up at home because I got a red hat, but who gives a shit about them? Wayne Deakin, over to you.
Well, listen, we've only lost 65 people over here, and the reason is we've shut everything except for bottle shops. What people don't realise, in Australia, we have drive-through bottle shops. So you go straight into your car, which is in your garage, which is locked, go out, get in the car, drive down the bottle shop. You don't need to get out of your car. It's a drive-through. You wind down your window, you go, mate, 2 slabs of VB. You pop the boot. They put them in the boot. You're out of there. You give him wave some money at it. Bang, you're out. Closed system. We're drunk, we're happy, and no one's dying.
I love these answers. These are fantastic. JJ Whitehead says because it's an island. Friendy says because somebody's got special needs. And Wayne says we're all liquored up. That's why it can't get us. We drive down to the bottle shop, get ourselves some booze. There's no way they're going to attack us when we're drunk. I like it. Continuing on. We got to give some points away. I forgot about that. 55 points for JJ Whitehead. 52 points for Wayne Deakin. Oh, geez. 3.14 for Friendy. He was going for it. 3.14. That's right.
Gave me pie.
That way, I gave you pie. I gave you a piece of the pie, Friendy. That is awesome. My God. Let's continue it on. There's nothing you can't say on this show. That's what I like.
You've broken it.
I love it. I love it. Drink more moonshine. That's what these people drink more moonshine. Flattens the curvy women. That's awesome. That's a good response right there. It flattens them up. Oh my God, guys, what's the best TV show Australia's ever made? And JJ, for you, I'm going to change it. Or no, yes, no. JJ, what's the best Canadian TV show ever made?
That's Danger Bay, which is. Does anybody know what Danger Bay is?
No, what's it about? It sounds like a bay, and it sounds like there's going to be danger.
It's got all of the elements. You know, it's basically like Skippy, like the whatever your heroic kangaroo was in Australia, but for Canadians.
All right, Friendy, best Australian show ever made.
Paul Hogan.
I'm sorry, you froze up there.
Paul Hogan show.
Paul Hogan show. He goes back to it. By the way.
Oh yeah.
Paul Hogan show. He should be president. Wayne.
A TV show, I think it's late 90s, early 2000, called Blue Murder, which is about the Sydney underworld, where the police came out and gave a blue light to a criminal gang that could go out. So this is a true story, which everyone's ripped off. But the criminals would go out, rob a bank, and then the police that came in to investigate the crime were the mates of the criminals, and they just give them the money. So it's Blue Murder, and just the accents and the clothing and some of the lines in that our mates still say to each other 20 years later.
Fantastic. Jason Kelly says Paul Hogan show. He agrees with Friendy. Wayne says it is the old Blue Murder. JJ Whitehead says it's the old Danger Bay, but Mark LePage came flying in and said the kids in the hall. That's a pretty good answer right there. By the way, Hooper says, why is Bang Bus not a show? Why is the Bang Bus behind him?
Because everybody be in jail. That's why.
Oh my God.
Hey, Hoops. You know me too well.
I know you too well. Fantastic. I'm going to give everybody 7,700 points on that. I got to write that down because it's pretty exciting. Because at the end of the game, that's going to come in exciting right there. 7,700 points. My God, everybody's pretty excited about that. Oh, what's the worst show you've ever done? JJ, you do comedy. Wayne, you do comedy. Friendy, you do comedy, but involves your nuts and your dick. So we're going to probably have a different situation than Wayne and JJ. So we're going to start it off with Friendy. What's the worst show you've ever done?
I was in New York. We were doing a show, and I forgot my line, so I was just standing there naked. People were just looking at me, and I was just going, I cannot remember what I'm doing right now. And I was just, in my head, it was just like, and the sweats come, and it's like, you're just standing there butt naked.
Butt naked. Everybody has that dream, and you lived it.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
JJ?
It came true.
I guess it was to my own doing, but I might have told a group of firefighters, or I thought we were having fun. Basically, I was playing at the stand in Edinburgh, and I thought we were having a little playful banner with a group of firefighters that were in. It's only an audience of like 80 people at this lovely little stand in Edinburgh anyway. So the firefighters were pretty dominant. I insulted them, and they wanted a piece of me. So even after hiding in the green room backstage for 20 minutes, it was apparent that they were going to break in. So I ended up having, and Wayne will know this club really well, I ended up having to hide on the fire escape, which is outside the back of the building. I hid up there. I think I was the first act on of the show, too. I was up there for easily a couple hours.
I think it's great that firemen couldn't find you on a fire escape.
That's a very good point. But I can hear them yelling and walking through the streets trying to find the back alley that I might have snuck out through. But anyway, I was up there.
If it's on the fire escape, we're not going there because that's a union job and we're not working. What was your worst show ever?
I think I did a cruise ship about 10 years ago in the Caribbean. It was a British ship, and I was the only all the people on the ship are British, and I'm up there, and I was bombing so hard 4 minutes into the show that a woman, 70 years old, about 6 rows back, just stood up and went, "You killed all the Aboriginals." Like, I don't know if you've ever done a job so badly that they've accused you of genocide.
Yeah. Wow.
And the only comeback I could say was, I think you'll find that was the British.
And they did not accept it.
I had to have a safety. I literally had to have 2 guards outside my crew cabin.
I love it. This is great stories. I love this.
And not another week on.
Michelle Mitchell says Wayne needs to show nothing, but him saying butt naked just takes it to a next level. My God, Wayne, you've got a big fan in Michelle Mitchell on there. You got her all fired up. My God, she's gonna go looking on the fire escape anytime for. Oh, well, it's gonna be fantastic. Let's give some points away. Friendy was naked, so that's a 1 all by himself. You get the 1. JJ stirred up a bunch of firemen. That's always impressive. Usually you have to do it at a grocery store when they're all picking up the ingredients for spaghetti. Wayne killed all the Aboriginals. That's 164 points right there. We're disappointed in Wayne for killing all the Aboriginals. Oh, JJ, I forgot to give you points. 911 for you. 911. 911. That'll be it. Perfect. Let's continue on. By the way, guys, I forgot to tell you that was brought to you by Dog Bags. Dog Bags. Pick up your shit when you take your dog for a walk. Dog Bags. Don't forget to pick up your shit. Oh, let's continue on. This is a lot of fun.
Some people need to know that.
This is a lot of fun. I love the fact that we're in a chop shop with Friendy right now. We're just taking a look at a Volkswagen van and ghetto blasters. That's awesome, man. It's like a scene at a Serpico.
Every Australian film where I see teenagers getting murdered in the outback involves that van. I'm positive.
That's what we mean by bang bus in Australia.
Yes.
That's bang bus. I thought, anyway, that's a very different thing in my terminology.
Let's continue on, guys. What's something people should see in Australia? What is something people should see in Australia? Let's go with Wayne first. Wayne, you killed the Aborigines. Let's go with you first.
Yeah, well, so many things just went through. Go to the outback. Just get in a car and, like, I'm in Melbourne, just head north. Just get out there and just get a couple of days driving through the scrub. Just get nothing into you. There's not many other places in the world where you can drive for 4 days, 5, 6, 7 days, not see anybody and just get nothing into you. It's really cathartic. Do that.
That's nice. Just drive and go in the middle of the outback. That's very nice. JJ, you're not from there, but you spent a lot of time in Australia. What should people see?
I quite like. I remember from Melbourne. I don't remember how far it was, but is it called the Seven Sisters or whatever down by the coast?
12 apostles. 12 apostles. 12 apostles.
12 apostles.
I was really close.
I don't remember the part in the Bible about the 7 sisters, but okay.
You go see the 7 sisters down on the coast.
You go to the Cinderella Mountains. They're fantastic.
Take a bang bus if you can, because you'll be busy. But it's very, the 12 apostles. Then the rocks sticking out of the water. That's my description.
The Great Ocean Road. Yes, beautiful.
Love it.
How far is that, Friendy? How far is that from Melbourne?
About 3 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours.
I love this. We're actually giving the people, when the planes start flying again in 2022, something for you people to do. That's going to be fantastic. Friendy, you haven't told the people what they should see in Australia. By the way, we have to stop it right now. Michelle Mitchell just wants to see Wayne butt naked. That's what I'm saying. Just saying.
Wow,
just
deep,
saying.
what have you done?
This show's like Tinder, but not for everyone. It's awesome. Friendy?
I'm going to expand and narrow it down a bit from what Wayne said. Last year, I went to the Kimberleys, which is the northwest of Australia, which is like a desert that is full of water. It is unbelievable. It is the finest place.
I'm pretty sure that's called an ocean.
No. You're literally driving through the desert, and you'll turn off the road, and all of a sudden there'll just be a waterfall just in the middle of the desert. It's like 400 or 500 kilometers of the most amazing things that you've ever seen. It's like the Grand Canyon in the middle of the desert, which is in the middle of the desert, of course. But that is where you want to go in Australia. The Kimberleys, drive for 2-3 weeks through there. It is just spectacular.
Terry Lawson says, I love their accents. I love that they tell you places that you should go. My God. How many highways is there in Australia?
One.
One. All right. Friendy gets 1 point. Wayne gets 27 points. JJ gets 100 points for just going to another country and telling people what they should see. Go see the Seven Sisters in Australia. They're right next to wrong. Oh, my God. While you're down there, drop by Disneyland, too. They have a good time at Disneyland while you're in Australia. Good time down there. Love that. I love that. Guys, this is going to be...
Where would you say, Ian?
What's that?
Where would you go?
I would say Tasmania. If you go to Australia, you got to go to Tasmania. Check it out. Tasmania. This show is sponsored by the Tasmania Tourism Board. Tasmania. It's the place to see. Let's continue on, guys. My
Where
God.
we had a 100% genocide.
Grand Canyon.
What's that?
Hobart or incested?
Oh, I apologize. I forgot to mention that. That is all where all the incest happens in Australia too. It's a bunch of people fucking their brothers. That's very nice. Guys, this is a pretty exciting time right here. You guys are probably excited about this question. I want you to explain Australian rules football. And that includes you, JJ. You have to explain Australian rules football to the people. Who should we start with? Who's going to be more passionate? Let's start with JJ. He knows nothing about it. That's perfect.
Yeah, I probably know just as much as I knew about the Apostles. Good game. It's played on a cricket pitch. For some reason, it's huge. You're not allowed to run with the ball more than a few steps unless you can. And anything goes contact wise.
Anything goes contact wise. Correct. Good. Very explanative. Wayne, how about you? How about you explain? Well, just sit the fuck down, Wayne. You're making us.
I'm looking for my footy jumper.
Oh my God! I'm like, why is he moving around? He suddenly runs out of the building.
All you need to know about Aussie rules football is the Richmond Football Club, who won the flag last year, won it this year, and won it 2 years ago, and should have won it the year before last, but we got
shoulda, woulda.
Richmond.
But what it is it's 18 people on the ground trying to beat the hell out of each other. It's the best sport in the world. And because we ran it for a couple of weeks over here while all your sports were closing down. So people were watching it in the US and became huge fans. So if you can, just get on YouTube and put in Aussie rules fights.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you, Wayne. I'm going to be honest with you there. You just said nothing else in the world was on, and somehow it became huge. Well, nothing else was on. That's like Trump saying, I'm number one right now because nothing else is on. That's what's going on.
Doesn't matter how you watch it. Just watch
my God. Just watch it. That's what Wayne says.
Randy, explain worth it. It was worth it to get more fans for Aussie rules.
Explain Australian rules football, Friendy.
The object of the game is to score more than your opponent.
Correct. There it goes. And by that, you just scored more than your opponents. I'm going to give you 1 billion points for that. Wayne gets 5. JJ gets 0. That's very exciting right there. Let's take it another way. Let's go this way. Gentlemen, explain ice hockey. Explain ice hockey. Let's start out with you, Friendy.
The object of the game is to score more than your opponent.
Very good. Again, Friendy coming back. Wayne?
It's a game of quarters played in thirds.
Yes.
Which is so Canadian.
Oh, fucking love it.
How did they come up with thirds?
We only had so much time. Back off. Yeah, right. AJ, go ahead.
It's the greatest sport in the world.
Just stop right there. JJ comes away with 2 billion points. Wayne Deakin gets a kick in the balls. Friendy gets 1 billion because he also said very good the rules right there. And by the way, Sandrine, I think you say Sandrine, Sandy Gorgeous. I know, Sandy Georges. Rugby on ice. That's a great answer for it. Rugby on ice. That is very exciting right there. That is a great way to describe it. Wayne seems upset. He's moved his chair a little bit. He's not looking out the side like he was before. He's getting all upset.
That lady keeps hitting on him. You're making Wayne awkward.
I feel like she finished. She hasn't said anything for a while, so I feel like she finished.
They're talking amongst themselves.
I love it.
How can we rattle them up? Look at them shifting.
Yeah. What's Hooper got in for me anyway?
Hooper's all over you. I like when he called. I have to go back to it. He actually had a really good one for you. He had a really good one for you where he called you Point Break. No, Point Break. Australian Point Break. That was a good one. That was my favorite one. I missed that one. That was actually a really good one. Hooper gets all over one guest every time, and he just takes him down. It's pretty exciting. My God. My God. Hey, guys, tell me where the nicest beach in the world is. Where is the nicest beach in the world? Let's start out with a guy that doesn't know beaches, JJ Whitehead.
I know enough. I actually lived on Hilton Head Island in South Carolina for a while.
Oh my God!
Just before I was a dolphin tour operator.
You were a dolphin.
Just before I found my calling as a stand-up comedian. But Hilton Head Island, fantastic beaches. Not that Australia doesn't have great beaches, but you cannot beat Hilton Head Island. You can walk on the beach.
Oh, really? Oh, that's lucky.
That's great.
You can walk on it.
You can bike. You can bike on the beach.
That's going to revolutionize beaches.
You can bike on the beach.
You're being taken down, JJ. You should have stuck. You should have stopped it. I used to train dolphins. That way to go. Way to go, Dolphin King. That was awesome. Friendy, where's the nicest beach in the world?
Ooh. Australia.
That's just Australia. Oh, look at this one. Baritza fans. That's a good one right there.
It's quite nice.
My goodness. No, I love it. So which Australian beach? Go ahead there. Go ahead, Friendy. Tell us which Australian beach.
There's any number of beaches. I mean, people go Bondi is the best beach in the world, but I don't think so. There's a beach couple just around the corner called Jesus.
Tamarama.
Yeah, Tamarama. Tamarama's beautiful. Even Coogee.
The best names in the world. Australian beaches. Anything Australian names.
Tamarama.
They got the
We've also got a fantastic beach down here called Gunnamatta. Gunnamatta, very, very dangerous beach.
Which is just next to Winky Pop.
Winky Pop next to Bell's Beach.
Oh, that sounds fair. Bell's Beach. How boring is that? Like, I want to go back to Wiki Woo Woo. Wayne Deakin.
Winky Pop.
Best beach?
Yes, best beach.
Not St. Kilda.
One right outside my window.
Oh,
look at him showing off.
Look at that. My God, that's great. That's great that you have a painting on your wall.
Well, we're all in this together.
No, we're not.
Right now, you're not allowed to even walk on that beach.
Oh, that's different. That's way different than Hilton Head.
And if you do, you might tread on a needle.
Oh,
that's a lot of heroin where I am.
Oh, that's exciting. Friendy throws down the, hey, everybody's on heroin on that beach. Wayne says, I stay indoors. JJ says, JJ's going to get the points on this when he told us he was the Dolphin King. That was fantastic. He's going to get 716 points for that. Wayne gets 7 points for looking out his window. Friendy named 47 beaches, so I'll give him 47 points. That's awesome. Let's continue on, guys. Let's continue on. By the way, that was brought to you by, guys, that was brought to you by Hockey Pucks. You can't play hockey without Hockey Pucks. Hockey Pucks, proud sponsor of the Beanbag Show. Let's continue on.
Love Hockey Pucks.
Guys, I'm always impressed by Australians and the way they dress. Who is the best dressed comedian in the world? That's a good question right there. I liked it a lot. Wayne Deakin, let's start with you. Who is the best dressed comedian in the world?
Live at the Sunset Strip, all those live shows, bagging it all up. I mean, you know, everyone ripped him off, but just going out there and just dressing it up, putting your clothes together when you're that off your tits is such a hard thing to do, friend.
Putting it on.
I'm pretty sure nobody understood what happened. Just dress it up. Oh no, off your tits. I fucking like it. That got so Australian. He's saying he's really, really dressed up well. That's what he's saying, just to let everybody know. Richard Pryor, the best dressed comedian in the world. JJ Whitehead, who's the best dressed comedian in the world?
I don't know. He might not be. He's not incredibly well known over here, but you boys know him. There's a guy called Ian Moore out of Britain, and he dresses like a mod king. when he's on stage. And there's a few of those boys that work over in Britain. I love that mod look. I've never been the kind of guy who can pull it off, but that is a good stage look. And there's a guy called Ian Moore, and he knocks it out of the park.
Nice, I like it. Sounds like a good answer. Friendy, up to you.
Yeah, see, I don't even know. I don't even know what people dress up as. I don't notice that stuff.
Mm.
You're a bloke on stage, Friendy.
I like Friendy's answer. I don't give a fuck. That was awesome. I don't
As
give
long as
a
what they're
fuck
saying.
how you dress.
I don't give a shit. Coming off anyway. That's a good approach.
The correct answer is Bert Kreischer. He doesn't wear a shirt on stage. It's Bert Kreischer. He comes across naked. I know that was. I just wanted to put his name out there to see if I could get him on the fucking show. Bert Kreischer, best dressed comedian in the world. Just trying to get him on the goddamn show. Bert, this would really help me out if you came on the show. Bert Kreischer, best dressed comedian in the world. Let's continue on, guys. We got a couple more minutes left, and then I'm going to get into the picket round. That's pretty exciting. The picket round. Oh my god. I want you guys. This is perfect for Friendy. This is perfect for Friendy, boy. This is perfect for Friendy.
Yeah.
And everybody else. What is the best car you've ever owned? What is your best car you've ever owned? Friendy, show it to us.
There it is.
I love it. I love it. A kidnapped man.
1977, German import, fully imported.
77 after the war. After the war, not as good. During the war, that's when they really made him good. Oh my god. JJ, what's the best car you've ever owned?
I used to have a Mazda RX-7.
Ooh.
It was quite fun.
Was that when you were the Dolphin King, when you were doing the cocaine, racing around?
That was in my university. That was at the end of university. It was like my first car. It took me forever to save up for it, and had a rotary engine that I knew nothing about.
I would have said, if you said RX-3, I would have given you 1,000,000 points.
I love it. Oh, Friendy just fucking popping out of nowhere saying, "I'm going to give away points." That's interesting. I like Friendy saying, "I've had enough. I'm going to tell you how this game's going." Wayne, tell us all about the best car you've ever owned.
I'm going to broaden it to motorbikes, Ducati 900 SS.
Oh, you're just going to change the question
none of your
completely.
coffee having doors stuff. Just bang straight into a bit of Italian machinery.
That is awesome. Good for you. My God, I'm going to give you 1,700 cc's for that, Wayne. Friendy, I'm going to give you a 1977 for the year of your car. And I don't know what rotary engine is, but that's 45 points for you, Jake. My God, that's exciting. Here's the last question before we go into picket. Get ready, guys. Here's the last question. What tastes worse than Vegemite? What tastes worse than Vegemite? Friendy, let's start with you.
Marmite.
Still a mite. JJ?
Oh gosh, this is ass. I don't know. I'm not.
I don't know whether it does.
Oh my God.
Yes, tastes like chicken.
Wayne, what tastes worse than Vegemite?
Everything, because Vegemite is awesome. Have you had Vegemite this morning, Friendy?
Yes.
Yes, yes. There we go.
Oh my God. You Australians.
Awesome.
Every day.
I love Australia. Let's ferment something and then eat it before it becomes booze. That's fucking bizarre shit.
It's a byproduct of making beer, actually.
I know. If you'd waited just a little bit longer, you could have alcohol. But you guys are such drunks over there.
Right,
you're like, we can't wait. We can't wait. We've got to have it now. Fucking, it's almost fermented. We got to have it now.
I'm almost here while we're waiting for beer.
I love it, guys.
I'm making some beer right there.
Oh, you're making some. Everything goes on in that fucking place.
That's
My God! I expect to see an Asian girl come running through it anytime trying to get out.
Stay back. I said stay back.
My God. Stay back. That's her name. Stay back. Guys, we're about to play Pick One. I'm going to start at JJ, then we're going to go to Wayne, then we're going to go to Friendy. We're just going to go around the corner until we run out of questions. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Okay. Rollerblade or bike?
Bike.
JJ. Okay. Yeah. Wayne, flat white or cappuccino?
Flat white.
Friendy, long neck duck or wristwatch?
Long neck duck.
Long neck doc. Whitehead, Train Spotting or Requiem for a Dream?
Train Spotting.
Wayne, New York or London?
New York.
Friendy, John Farnham or Brian Adams?
I refuse to answer that question.
I almost had you suckered in there. My God. JJ, Shark or Bear?
Bear.
Wayne, India or Pakistan?
India. They both cheated cricket.
Oh, don't we all?
Friendy, lunch or brunch, Friendy?
Oh, brunch.
JJ Whitehead, motorbike or truck?
Motorbike.
Sure. Wayne, Jared or Ivanka?
Ivanka.
She's actually the uglier one out of the two. Friendy, Pacific or Atlantic?
Pacific.
There we go. That was a great round of picket. Let's try to figure out who won tonight. We're going to go to the board. I'm going to count up all these things, but while we go to the board, I'm going to have to let you know that this show is brought to you by Dirty Bird Sweat Sauce. Dirty Bird Sweat Sauce, it's a proud sponsor of Around the Bag. Dirty Bird Sweat Sauce. If you got a sweat and you need a sauce, Dirty Bird Sweat Sauce. Let's continue on. Also, we wanted to mention that the Comedy Store in Sydney, just want to mention that, a great comedy club that I play. They're closed right now, but they'll be back. And when they're back, I hope you guys go see comedy. Don't worry about it. Comedy Store, Sydney. Let's continue on. I've added up all the points, guys, and we get an exciting night. It was very close. Friendy with 1 billion, JJ with 1,500,000,000, and Wayne Deakin with 2 billion. Wayne, you're the winner tonight. But just because you're the winner doesn't mean you get the only one that gets to talk. Friendy, tell them all about what you going on and how they can find you to become your friend.
In what way? Well, they have to come around to my house.
That's what I wanted to hear. That's what I love about it.
That's how it gets you. It's simple as that. You don't have the internet.
If that's not a murderous, if that was not the most murderous thing I've ever seen, a guy in a garage in front of a van, come over to my house. Come on.
It's the laziest fucking rapist ever.
That's a fucking horrific. JJ, tell them all about you.
You just plug my name into the machine thing, and you'll find me. I'm also on social media. I'm often JJ Whitesnake, because I like to confuse 80s rock fans.
I love it. Wayne?
WayneDeakin.net. I'm just sort of working on my website at the moment, and I will be naked with someone after the show. So
her name is Michelle. Michelle.
You've won on every level, Wayne.
I love it. He's going to be naked. He's in social
distancing.
Yes, let's see the view one more time. That's what you get to win. You get to show us your view one more time, and then we're going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for being on the show. Please stay safe. Thank you for being my friend, and thanks for all being funny. Friendy, get out there. I know you hurt your nut a couple months ago, so you got to get back out there and really get our going. Okay, guys?
Thanks. Thanks for
being back.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for being a part of it.